Alright, so this is the first episode of Children of the Card Games. I'm here, your host, fucking Chaz, aka The Real Chaz, aka fuck all the other Chazes, aka all the bitch ass Chazes can suck a dick. I am the real Manjome Thunder, the real Flamin' Hot Cheeto, here to fuck all your aunties. Chaz, Manjome, whatever the fuck you want to call me. And my co-host here is...
You Bell, bitches. You Bell.
The whore, the dirty whore himself, you Bell. In the flesh. Alright, so first, this is the first episode. This might be trash. One take Drake. Don't give no fucks. But, I don't know how you want to start it off, fucking co-host.
So, anything's fine with me, you know? Take the lead.
Oh, fuck. I was not prepared for this at all. Well, I was, but I'm not 100%. I don't know, I was gonna go through, like, card reviews. Like, the, new cards that just dropped recently. So I said, like, you know. Yeah, like,
Recently, let's talk about that goddamn Dragonity card that just dropped recently.
What's the card name?
Hold on. Oh fuck! You know, do it. Pause and quick. You about the frogs?
Oh, me? Let me build frogs.
Yeah, the frog one.
Yeah, you did. But waiting on pantheism. If pantheism...
Well, you probably want ton skin and bones, while Arian just bones. Maybe even dust before Konami look back on that. You can purchase, like what the money I do for years, I mean decades, for free of Stratos. And Stratos free.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like when pantheism becomes legal again, it's gonna be a point in the game where manners don't even matter anymore, or the game completely end on a whole. Because the thing with this whole coronavirus thing, yeah, the whole coronavirus thing basically stop all TCG, probably, and I think maybe some OCG, like legal tournaments, or at least Konami endorsed tournaments. Majority of the people, majority, all, if I'm going to, I'm going to say majority of the tournaments that are being held are online, with applications that Konami itself does not own, which is kind of, I don't know, it might, depending on how this play out, this might be the downfall of Konami, in a sense.
Yep. Cards don't release left, right, and center. It doesn't really help if people can't really play them.
Yeah, like all I can do is get it and hold on upon it and be like, this might. Some people, you know a ban on restricted list. Yeah.
You know, tournaments, and alright, it's no good.
Like I said, it's not being held by the Konami, but like I think Pro Play Tours and other random people.
No,
someone
Pro Play is not a Konami event.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm saying. People like them, they're hosting online tournaments. You have a whole bunch of them in like Europe. I don't know any of them names. Some French championship, some shit. I don't fucking know. But there's a lot of like worldwide. Every little shop or a little conglomerate or whatever the fuck even sometimes the online like YouTubers and stuff like that, they host the tournaments and whatever the prizes, whatever the fucking prizes, but that's where the
Some of them are cash prize. Some of them are literal cash prize. Like pro player, $2,000.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, a pro player is supposed to be like $2,000, and it's held like 3, maybe 4 times in a year. You have one next one somewhere next one in Europe. Well, the same amount. I don't remember which one. I have other cash prizes.
Yo, you're in front of the fun, dog. You need to that kind of.
Alright. Go anywhere else, we'll probably have a lose a signal, yeah. So,
Cool. Do you think? Continue.
yeah, I was saying like you have one. What the Asians are keep, I think it's an online tournament too. But then again, you have Duel Links, so Konami don't keep up one redundant of them. There's no difficulty with the deal.
Wait, no, Konami does. Wait, no, yeah, Konami does own Duel Links. It's there.
They own Duel Links.
Yeah,
cool.
It's their
yeah,
property.
but Duel Links and casual Yu-Gi-Oh are 2 different things.
I mean, Duel Links have a community around it, so that will Duel Links
Yes,
stay around for a while.
Very dedicated community, but still, I mean, you can't do Duel Links where you can do it here, so right.
That's what I'm saying. Like they shouldn't like when they try to shut down. When they did shut down Dueling Network, which has now been rebirthed as Dueling Book, and yugioh Pro, and what else? And even probably even Dueling Nexus.
To the creators and work with them.
Yeah, like invest some money in it or something. You see, man, you don't even if I just buy them out, because I'm pretty sure what they are.
What? Man, if you do that, I don't know if you do the star here. I'll buy you out, but please work with me. Go and improve the Blasted platform.
Yeah, them can just buy them out and then
Tony book alone would make them see it much more relevant as a company. Say, hey, since the cards aren't legal yet, come here and test it.
Yeah, like
and them could have host some tournaments all no.
Yeah,
and use the data from that for them ban and restricted lists.
And that's where it could be the basically be like the basis for them to actually like shine in this moment. It's this moment in time where they're nowhere to be seen, falling out of. The only thing they're doing to keep the user base entertained is releasing new card. But
this is why Magic and Pokemon literally is the most superior card games, even Vanguard as well. Because other than the TCG experience for them have also have the online experience as well. And them also gather data from the online gameplay as well. Especially Magic and Pokemon. Them get a lot of get a lot of data from the online gameplays from TCG players and so on. So they can say, alright, they can restrict this, ban this. Well, not really restrict and ban. It's like them say what sets to cycle out, right?
Yeah, or they
what legal and
and then it's probably a case where they like compare notes. So it's like them monitor, them take the information from the online platform and then from the physical card game itself, compare notes.
If them can't get it from the physical, them get it from the online.
Or
it still works.
Or it could be a combination of both, where they see if there are certain plays being made in the physical game that are also being made in the online platform, then they probably like
that's
okay.
That's the thing. Magic the Gathering does this heavily.
Yeah, Can understand that. But yeah,
yes, gathering influences heavily. This is why when they make certain sets, well, some players don't really agree with it, others do, and this is where they get their whole, okay, we're going to reprint these cards, we're going to foil their studies.
Yeah, and that's why they
work for some, hated by others.
Yeah, that's why they're failing like that. That's why it's hard for them, in my opinion. Cause this, I don't know. I don't even think it's just like it's like a Konami thing. I feel like it's more of an Asian thing where like they either late to the party or them just don't like share. Like remember when Nintendo did for make a console with PlayStation? It's even them first disc-based console. And you know what happened?
They did, but it didn't work.
Them say no, fuck.
It was recalled.
No, I never that. The man them say, yo, fuck that. I think Panasonic did try to them the same favor. Basically, did offer them the same disc-based console shit, but for a cheaper price. I think it might have been the thing where them did the attachment where they did put on the N64, or maybe even the GameCube. But long story short is, Nintendo being the pussy hole that them is, them trying to cut corner with Panasonic, and then Sony, where them left high and dry, design the console and everything. The man them say, you know what, fuck it.
And this is success. And they're very successful.
And this is where Sony come in and say, yo, Nintendo, me and Nintendo make a console, but Nintendo say fuck me, so me say fuck him, and create the PlayStation 1. And now Sony is potentially, in America at least, the better of the trilogy of consoles currently, and potentially for the next console generation, Sony look like they're gonna lead the charge again, cause Xbox dropped the button and
hard.
I mean, the only reason I'm saying them dropped.
No worries. Nintendo is going to pull their head out of their asses and then sit on the throne for who knows how long.
This is what I'm saying. It's the same thing, you know. Same thing. Nintendo always late to the fucking party. Granted, the Nintendo Wii U shit was a flop. Well, the Wii U was a flop. The Wii U was a money printing machine. No, the original Wii was a money printing machine.
Oh yes, the original Wii, yes, but the
Wii U was fuckery. The Wii U is what the Switch was supposed to be. Well, no, the Switch is what the Wii U was supposed to be, and then. But the problem is with Nintendo, them have this very heavily kid focused mindset, where them always want to be able to sell to the children, and what the children want is what the children can carry anywhere, which is a portable console. So them they always have the good home, cause them remember, you know, them was the first one for really make a stamp in the market and say, yo, we are the home console at this generation. Well, for a couple generations, to be honest, cause them lead the charge with the what name? NES. And then the Super NES. And then the Super NES, whatever you want to call it, Super Nintendo. And
but the Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64 is the one where change everything. Where like kill all companies where they try to compete. Cause Sega dead from after the Sega Genesis. Cause I'm pretty sure the Sega Genesis was the best console, and after when the N64 come out, you know, there was no
Sony could not save that franchise.
No man, fucking Sega get fucked. That's what happened. You know what them happen? You know what go on? The man have to sell them character like Sonic and them man. And man is like, yo Nintendo, do business in my G. Yo, what go on? You know what, Sonic? And all these things. And then, well, I think Dreamcast was the last Sega console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That flop.
It never, it couldn't compete. Cause it was, man, I like, there were some good games on the Dreamcast, like Rival School.
Yes.
I think Sonic
Dead or Alive.
I never played that, but Sonic Heroes. Maybe I did not play Dead or Alive until fucking PlayStation 4. On my friend did that. It's like, yo.
I think they had Bloody Roar as well.
Possibly, I don't know. The main thing I remember playing on Dreamcast was Rival School, and I think Rival School, that was it. But then, you know, Microsoft come out of the ashes and be like, yo, cause Bill Gates have to remind me sometimes, say, yo, I'm a big G, you know, he make money anyway, you know.
Making more than him can spend, that's the thing.
That man thing
but
is up.
Back to Konami and them flops. What I mean for the man is just go to the R&D and just say, hey, we need to get in touch with them and then either collaborate or hire them. One of the two.
But the problem with Konami is always trying to sell you some shit. Like every time them create, even the fucking mobile game, the Duel Links, it's still trying to sell you. Like, yeah, you can grind and easily get certain cards, but
grinding alone does not help.
Yeah,
you can grind for hours. You can save your gems. That doesn't guarantee that they're going to get what you want.
But you can get somewhere with it.
Yes, you can get somewhere with it, but you won't get far with it.
And that's why I think a lot of in the like players get really creative in that thing, especially like how you have characters with abilities and shit. So
True.
You can combine that with
the one you get to see him. It's like it's a pay-to-win game. And it doesn't have to be.
I mean, in all honesty, it is though.
Can't argue there.
I mean,
cannot argue there because
they're like
budget versus meta. Meta more likely will win.
Yeah, but the only thing I would say is like budget deck or deck that is not as expensive as the quote unquote meta deck is that you can always catch them by surprise. Because a lot of the times is you go in planning to play meta, and then the rogue deck with whatever the fuck it want to be come in, and you never have no plans for that. Especially if it's a case where that is the play style of the deck is completely opposing to you. You might lose, and you might not be able to recover. Because it might be a case where it's like, like for example, I guess you could use this current meta, like you come planning to see Adamantipator,
but to get Eldritch Synchro.
Something weird. Well, no, Eldritch is also meta, so it's like, Adamantipator, Eldritch
shouldn't have been meta.
Oh, why not?
Have never been meta.
You can't say that, Junior.
When those cards came out, it was like meh, alright, whatever. It's okay. And then all of a sudden, it's like, you remember when you called us ugly and fat back in high school? Look at me now.
Yeah, but that happens a lot with like a majority of the decks in the game. It's like it's always the player base decide what is meta, because remember at one point everybody was thinking that Yang Zing was going to be meta. Like when Duelist Alliance
it
should have been, but it
Yang Zing should have been Zodiacs before Zodiacs were cool.
Yang Zing's fall out of the good.
Oh my god!
Yang Zing's fell out of.
They kill their own strategy, their own everything about them. They just kill it for themselves.
Hold on. The thing is, what people never realize, what people realize because the thing was, Burning Abyss was the hidden gem in that set. Weird. Nobody never did expect it, because it's like it could have made it advertise that TCG deck and Ray, and everybody was like, it might do something, but then I realized it did a couple good cards that come in there with the BAs, which was beginning of the end or some shit like that. The banish like 7 or whatever, and you draw 2.
7, yeah, but you banish 7 darks. I know you banish 7 darks and you draw 3 cards.
Yeah, so when in the early stages it was BA and Yang Zings were tied, and where Yang Zings fell out of everybody's good grace was the second set that came with a majority of the support went to BAs, and Yang Zings could not keep up. Yang Zings fell hard as fuck. Like, granted, it was a strong 4th place finish, but like Satellite Knights and what's it called? Shadows were like the forefront. Shadows more so than Satellite Knights. Satellite Knights was more like the runner-up, and then Shadows would be like the kind of.
But who won Worlds? Who won Worlds?
Yeah, but that was because of the combination of the ban list, and that was fucked.
But nobody expected that.
Because
that's one of the things that I love with World Championships.
Yeah, because nobody
expects
OCG
anything.
had the better, and then OCG had the better version of Satellite Knights, anyways, and the better version of Shadows because of the stick and cheer, the sovereignty or some shit like
the Star Serves.
Yeah,
the Star Serves.
Then they have that shit, which was way more powerful than we was playing with, like the basic version of the shit, and them was playing with the advanced fucking 4D chess move shit level of the thing. I mean, it's like, man, I summon, then summon after him, summon, search, draw 2, special, search, draw 2.
Hammer came down on them.
Yeah, and then
the ban list itself.
Yeah, the OCG ban list killed for them version.
I mean, reinforcements of the army was at 2, so searching for what you wanted.
Reinforcements of the army was at 3. They got to 2 at the first ban list, and then the last one they got 3. When Satellite Knights was still
I remember, yes.
It wasn't until afterwards then they limit it back to 1.
That's the thing. What then? It was you didn't need to search with your own monsters. You just use those cards, search the warriors you wanted to set up for next play, then do your thing. And the extra deck for them was just swole. It was just bloated with options.
Yeah, they had something for everything. They had Abyss Dwellers for the Abyss Dweller for the Shadow matchup, and then when Clifford became a thing, then they adopted what name?
Trevor.
No man, not Trevor. Well, Trevor.
Mr. Trevor himself.
Trevor was the big game changer, but before that it was well, not before, but after, well, because Trevor came and then Clifford came, but they had the Knight. Fuck. 4 grand attack. Or you can double it attack to 4 grand.
Oh, that's the heroic champion Excalibur.
Excalibur, that's his name. They had that for when they had that for the Clifford's matchup, and they held strong. Like, regardless of what happened, they held the title as even though, like, out of the Duelist Alliance thing that survived.
Don't forget the bourgeois extra deck cards that they used, at least some of them.
With Tsukiyomi, which is just Tsukiyomi.
Tsukiyomi, Susanoo.
Yeah, Susanoo is a it kind of, you need Tsukiyomi. You don't rather go to Tsukiyomi than to someone.
Yeah, you go Tsukiyomi first, then Susanoo.
I don't know. I mean,
but the Stellar Knights extra deck was good on its own.
They had Excite.
It just had so much protection, recursion, destruction ability.
Yeah, and then the the thing was like rank 4s that just required
Yes.
two
But this is the thing. It makes no difference that you get rid of them because once they leave the field, you plus.
In a sense, yeah. If you're not in the right matchup, yeah. But then they fell out of grace because cards became better.
Banless killed them. But then to me, the best deck of them all, that was like, it was like the body Murphy of wrestling. He got knocked down so hard, but he just, found his footing. And that's goddamn Infernities.
Yeah.
Infernities went through just so much. One world, what, twice?
I'm not sure. I can't confirm that. I should probably get on. I need to get my fucking computer fixed.
Yeah, I think I did it twice.
Possibly. But yeah, Infinity. Because I think it was probably when it was a synchro variant. When it was a more synchro-centric.
One was synchro. The other one was like a combination of XC spam and then Cowboy for game.
Let me fact check that. But yeah, the XC's variant was, I'm not going to lie, probably better.
It is. It's the most superior of any of the variants that you can build. Especially if you have the what's his name? Archfiend Necromancer loop. That you can just keep searching out their best counter traps.
Yeah.
Three barriers set, and like the Solemn Brigades as well.
Yeah, you just constantly
pass it to your opponent. Oh my god.
Yeah, just constantly, like that was one of the first time. Well, maybe not first, but that was one of the times in Yu-Gi-Oh where you understand what I like. I don't even. I guess very very similar to how most decks operate now, where it's like, I am going to set up, and you are not going to be able to do anything until my turn. Unless you have everything on the kitchen sink in a hand.
That was the OG son try and break my board kind of scenario.
Like, because that's how a lot of decks play today.
Bujins came.
Yeah, Bujins fell out of grace before Infernity. Infernity was after Bujins. Bujins was popular before Infernity.
Yes, because Infernity is like was seeing no play.
I think it was seeing some play, but it was like very underground. It was always the people who always
that deck was underwhelming. That deck was very underwhelming at first, but the supports they got over the course of the years and the ban list, just perfect setup.
Yeah.
But if Kaiser Coliseum comes back, Bujin might play again.
No. I don't believe that.
Keyword might.
No. I don't believe that.
They might. They have supports for it. Just not as consistent.
I don't believe that.
Only time will tell.
I don't believe that.
What I want to start doing is like showing a little more love to the older generations or the older sets of structure decks or archetypes. As I mean, Ice Barriers was supposed to get a structure deck, but they didn't.
Okay, who the hell is still on this ice barrier fucker?
Dude, come on, dude. Ice
Fuck,
barriers, they can be good. They can be good. Stop kicking them down.
No.
Stop kicking them down. I mean,
fuck
low
you.
key, they have the best generic search spell. Come on.
No, fuck you and everybody who thinks that ice barriers deserve. Like, what the fuck does ice barriers don't deserve shit? The only thing they deserve is Trishula get used by every deck we can use Trishula. That's the only flaws them can get.
Three of the greatest synchro monsters the game ever produced. And every other synchro spam deck could summon it and utilize it better than them. Disgraceful. Well, I digress. I wouldn't mind see. Would you rather see Ice Barriers get a structure deck slot or Crystal Beast?
I don't. What the fuck is wrong with you people? When they go from one fucker to another level of what? And you can't calm down.
Not I, sir. Not I. But Crystal Beast will get. I mean, Charmers is getting it. Do you really think that that deck is going to be a good deck?
They need to calm down.
Exactly. If Ice Barriers got it, Ice Barriers can be more playable and usable.
So I am looking at the winners of the World Championships since 2008. So I'm pretty sure everything before 2008 was like Shonen Jump and that stuff. So it seems like shit. Infinity only got one win. That's crazy.
That's good.
I mean, yeah, but I'm pretty sure there was a time when
Pajamas won World, so
when?
I'm not surprised.
The fuck? I don't see that. I don't see that at all, sir.
It was when. If it's not WCQ is showing Jump Worlds, then check it.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. But anyways, that's crazy. I did not know that. So probably, I'm assuming everything that was more popular before that was like Shonen Jump.
Yep. And I don't know why they don't continue with it.
What?
The Shonen Jump was very popular back then.
Yeah, but the thing, I'm pretty sure the thing was, I think YCS has replaced Shonen Jumps here, and then the World Championships just brought everything together. Because there was always the split. Well, there is still the split between OCG and TCG, which I personally think they should come the fuck together. But who cares? Yeah, because I don't like this. But then, why is it that we get cards late? Like, why we can't all get the cards at the same fucking time? I think that's a main thing, we get the card late. Like it's always being played there first in Asia land with all the Asians. Fuck them motherfuckers. Sometimes.
Remember, imports come much later.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, like, why do we have to get them late? Like, I'm pretty sure we can print it here ourselves. If they have, like, granted, I don't fucking know how that shit works, but I'm pretty sure if it was a case, they can have a company here will print it here, so everybody get the card at the same time, or relatively the same time. Is it because I think Europe sometimes get cards later than us sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because of translation.
I don't freaking know, man.
Yes,
I don't know. Konami does what Konami do. It's not like we can read their minds or influence them to do certain things. Because if we could, I mean, some people would have them do some very foolish things.
Yeah, but I don't know. The general thing is that I think they're stuck in the ways and they're very hard-headed when it comes to just like making more smart, well, no, obvious business savvy just moves. It's like you guys could have easily owned your own like online Yu-Gi-Oh platform that everybody wants to use because what? All the cards are free. There's no paywall.
Yep. And it would be better because since they can't get the data they need for their ban list, they can use the data from the online platform. Then they can say, here you guys go. We never have to be late ever again.
Yeah, because that's the thing right now. That a ban list is not going to be released until God knows when. I mean, possibly they might start using the data that is being produced by the current, the current online community, which is like Yu-Gi-Oh organization and Road to the King and then most YouTubers like Lithium and all these other people, they post it on the channel and it's like, yo, this is the current, based off of the people that are playing online currently. This is what the meta looks like, or
let's just hope
this is what is winning.
That it actually works and it's not too badly received.
I mean, but the data is not.
I mean,
but the thing is, like, I think the good thing about it is that where the data is taken from is tournaments, which is good because when you're in a tournament, that's the time when you have the most intention to win. Like, in your head is like, yo, I am trying to win this, so I'm going to play the best version of this deck, or whatever the fucking case may be, or the deck I most think that would win. So if you're playing with the intention to win, which I assume most people are, then the tournament to take database off of tournament plays and stuff like that is the most sensible thing, and that's where Konami is failing right now, because there are no tournaments being held, at least physical tournaments with people, I assume, that is endorsed by them at least.
None.
There has been no
until this corona thing has been solved. No physical tournaments.
Yeah, no YCS, no Asian anything. Like, the most you can get is from, like, again, card shop.
Local, yeah. Card shops and locals.
And then
depending on the, sanitization and how, people follow the rules.
And I highly doubt that's even happening in America. That might be happening in some places in Asia, because I think they, well, at least one of my friends in Japan told me that they have mostly recovered. So I don't know if it's changed, but the last thing I heard from her, that like Japan for the most part has like recovered. So there probably are places in like certain parts of Asia, specifically just the OCG in general, where them can have like physical tournament, but
yeah, because they can have their ban list.
Yeah, but
they can go ahead and have their ban list.
But the thing with it is here's the TCG, well, because the TCG is mostly white. Well, I mean, is the Western world, which is the part of the world will get seemingly more severely affected by the whole corona issue. Like, everybody's kind of scared, and politicians being focused is to keep the least amount of people from dying. So it's strict restrictions, majority. I mean, some places more lax than others, but the general idea is everybody needs to stay alive. So Yu-Gi-Oh is not something.
That's rough.
Yeah, and Yu-Gi-Oh is not something.
People don't follow the rules.
Yeah, I mean,
dude, you have people, especially prominent streamers and content creators, that are having meetups, and every time, like,
No,
every
but
time you have these meetups, more and more cases of corona. Then you have people throwing large parties. Same thing after more and more cases. And they don't care.
yeah, because
Things will never go back to normal because of these literal nonsensical people.
I don't know, like some people are doing the most. It is very weird
I mean,
how people are
hey,
reacting.
2020 is what we call the death year, you know. The year of nothing but misfortunes and death. So if they want to spread it even more, let them do it amongst themselves. I would like to get a lot older, have kids.
I mean, the general understanding is a kind of natural selection type situation where all of the idiot them are dead. And I just said that as well. Natural selection I can take care of the idiot then.
Listen, the alphas will reign supreme.
I mean, I don't really believe in that alpha thing, but generally the people who smart enough understand say people are really dying and shit is real. Well, you see me, the more than likely like, be the ones to survive. I mean, that's all natural selection is, you know, the ones who are meant to survive will, and the ones who aren't won't. Whether it be flu or war or whatever the case, the strong will survive. And granted, some countries are handling this way better than others, and it's just the thing.
Yes.
The thing I would say with America specifically is that everything in a lot of things in America is so politically driven. So it's like it's always one side or the other. And if one side is saying X and the other side is saying Y, then no, you have a divide. So it's like, who do we listen to? Do we listen to the people we trust
versus Democrats, right?
Yeah, like Republicans versus Democrats. It's like, do we trust the people who we vote for and who we want to be president and stuff like that? Or especially, and then it's more intense this year because you know what happening this year? It is election year.
Mm-hmm.
And more than likely, by November, whenever the fuck, I don't know the exact date, but sometime in November, somebody is intended to become president for the next 4 years. And I'm pretty sure it's a case where even if the election not happen because of coronavirus and all that shit, then by January, the current president has to be out of the White House, and I don't know who's going to fill a position there, but the general idea is that between now and next year, America may or may not be the same or look the same, and this whole coronavirus shit just might disappear. But the only reason why I don't believe, because somebody was telling me that it's like, oh, the whole coronavirus shit is a conspiracy by the Democrats to fucking so they could win the election or some fucking bullshit like that. And I'm like, this motherfucker is retarded. Because if it was a case where the only way I would believe that it was a conspiracy if it was only America that was being affected. But the problem is every fucking country is being affected.
Yep. Some less than others because they're taking better precautions against it.
Yeah, to some extent. But fuck China, you fucking commie pricks. I mean, I fuck with Chinese people, but not the ones that are like from China. Because if you never know, Hong Kong is technically separate from China. Granted, I think they are fighting for that right now because Hong Kong used to be not used to be, but it is island off the coast of China or something like that, and it was first controlled by the British, so they had it for a certain amount of time. But I think there was a case where they made was like not a case, but I guess it was a deal or whatever with China. Was like after a certain amount of years, then Hong Kong is going to defer back to China, and because Hong Kong understands how fucked up it is to live in a communist country, they kind of don't want that to happen, so they're protesting and people are fucking committing suicide and it's fucking crazy and I don't even know what the fuck's gonna happen. Hopefully Hong Kong gets to stay as it was before, but if not, then them get fucked, and I just like them. Granted,
well, hope everything work out for them.
China just starting to see more and more evil as time goes on. And then because at first we did kind of feel some evil after all of the Cold War and well, not Cold War, but the whole shit with like them try to support North Korea back in the day when America did a war with them and shit. The fact them is a communist country and America has always been trying to not like stop the spread of communism across the planet. Well, yeah, across the globe, or at least with as much allies as they can. So they're trying to keep most countries in a somewhat democratic state. Granted, which only probably matters because, in all honesty, communism is fuckery, but yeah, communism is fuckery. Everybody's suffering. But I guess the reason why they probably ease off it as much now is because they start the business with the communist country and you realize it's kind of cheap when you do business with the communist country. But China start get the gist and China say, yo, fucking around. I think only like, I don't know, because at one point China used to accept all our recycled garbage. So we used to recycle it, but we used to send it there. And them was supposed to, I guess, use it for whatever the recycled shit for do. But no, China said, no, fuck that. We have money now. We're not taking no recycled shit, a bomber clot. Send it back. So now, well, I don't know what the fuck gonna happen with this whole recycle bullshit, but it might be a case where
Can find some use for it.
America. Well, I mean, I think they tried to send it to another Asian country, which is so fucked up. I think it was Taiwan. I think they tried to send their shit to Taiwan at one point, but then over time Taiwan's like, no, fuck that. It's a fuck up a country. Because all what them end up doing with it is just them left it, like it couldn't get shipped there, it get left there, and then people start burning it and all kind of fuckery, so people start get hurt. And you know, like when you burn plastic and shit like that, like especially if it's near to a residential area, so people people can get some fucked up respiratory issues and potentially
the
die.
smoke that produces is not good.
Yeah, don't breathe it. You're going dead. Or you might dead. Or you might develop a condition where put you in a situation where it's easy for death.
Could be asthmatic, have heart conditions or poor blood circulation, anything.
All kind of fuckery. But long story short is, I don't know what the hell gonna happen with America's recycled shit. Probably gonna actually start using it now, and it's supposed to, because that was the whole idea of recycling shit. Is like going to come back in a different form. Every time I'm gonna get rid of all of the plastic and I turn it into more plastic for use instead of a fucking throw it away and kill the ocean and all kinds of environmental fuckery. Yeah, we went off on a tangent there.
We did. What I'm saying.
Back to Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, and the company everybody love and hate.
Or love to hate. I mean, I personally...
All I'm saying is that they can do better with the products, but the cards, oh my god, they just release more and more cards that should be useful, especially for older decks, with just too many unnecessary restrictions.
So I've come to this conclusion when it comes to Konami and well, just the game of Yu-Gi-Oh in general. I've come to the conclusion that one, I don't care about the ban list. Like, so that's why you
then
never.
again, what budget player does?
But it's not even about the budget or anything like that. Like even granted, I will forever play the deck that is the least expensive for me to get. That is also
the one that is less likely affected by the ban list.
No,
nobody cares.
See, no, I'm not gonna say less likely affected because dinosaurs pretend like. Granted, they're slowly being edged out of the game because better decks are coming along. But like, if
Creep.
If I guarantee if I guarantee if the game was being played physically, like there were YCSs and stuff like that going on right now, we would see a case to be made that dinosaurs are really powerful. Like, especially playing them with fucking Christian Needle Fiber.
Shadows.
No, fuck that. It's about the build now with like where you're running the two tuna monsters and you do all kinds of shit. You summon the Crocosaurus, draw two, like the extension of the plays that you can make. You can literally, well not literally, but you can all more than likely play the whole current, which is what I consider current meta, is break my board. Like for like most decks, if you cannot do the break my board shit first turn, or you can't completely wipe out a board your second turn, you kind of get fucked. And with the addition of the I don't remember the level 1 monster that they got, Armored Aurosaurus or something. I think they even made, because I think the original or the OCG, maybe either the original or the OCG version of the card is a reptile. But when we got it, or I think it was being reported to be a reptile when it was in the early days, but when it finally got to the TCG, it was a dinosaur, which
good for you.
Yeah, which made it 10 times better because it's even more searchable now. Like you can always get it. Like, because before it probably would have been a case where if you draw it type situation, but no, you can fetch it from the deck with miscellaneous swords, which is so powerful. Like they limited it to 1 and then they said fuck that, put it back to 3, and I don't know why, because I thought at one point they were trying to kill the deck, but then I guess because more than likely it's because of the fact that they knew that they were going to release a new card for the deck. That's why they said fuck it, put it back to 3, get a lot of sales off this card, and then COVID happened, so they can't attack the deck right now. So now the deck is just running rampant. Granted, like I said, it is starting to fall out of grace. Me personally, I still love the deck, but it is starting to fall out of grace in terms of like online and in online tournaments. But personally,
there are better decks, and they will always continue to be better decks. Yeah, but Power creep is a thing that just is killing this game.
But the thing where I admire with the dinosaurs now is like I personally feel like the level of consistency that they are displaying now is comparable to prior, when they were a Yangtze combination deck that was with triple lithogasm, whatever the fuck that, brother. The Earth,
the Sausage,
whatever the fuck you call it. When they had 3 of that dude, a couple Yangtze monsters, whatever the level 5 synchro was named, I don't remember. And
Yazi?
Yeah. I'm assuming you're correct. We're gonna just say you're correct. But yeah, Yazi, and then they can still.
Sorry. It's not Yazi. I'm gonna need it. It's Denglong?
Probably, yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Deng Long. Anyways, Deng Long and fucking what's the fucking card name? Calamities. Tricking of our calamities. That shit. That combination, like the combination of that with the triple diagram. Yeah, diagram. Triple diagram.
Yes.
Sometimes you run a one lost world. Or lost world. So this has been triple the first episode in the I'm not sure. Maybe terraforming. Let me
back then, yes, it was triple terraform back then.
Terraforming. And then you go fucking first episode, Children of the
That was so powerful.
card game, and everything because everything is the intention behind every card is
Ransile before Sirata.
I think that was for like a OTK. Light and Darkness Dragon fucks all you niggas bitches. And to my co-host,
You will never live it down.
fuck you.
And to his co-host, the great and powerful Ubel, aka the best antagonist to ever existed in GX. Bitches.
Anyways, follow me at Manjome Princeton on Twitter, or at Manjome Princeton on Twitter. Sasuke Sandaime Uchiha on Facebook, and Children of the Card Games Facebook page, and hopefully in the future Twitter page will be up soon. You want to tag yourself, Mr. Ubel, you fucking fag?
Yeah, I don't have a Twitter, but my YouTube is Lord Ubel. Go like my stuff.
Go watch our stuff.
No, go like it. Watch it, like it, subscribe, all that thing.
Facebook, or whatever the fuck else you are on.
Nah, man, we out.
Alright, well, that's the end of the episode. One take Drake. That's how we do it.